Hello, lovies. Hello, darlings. Yeah, quite a rough day on the electronic end or spiritual end, however you want to look at it, and that's okay. Um, and I apologize. I can only say that I'm sorry, and when it comes to spiritual stuff, I'm not in control of that. The Creator is. Sometimes the enemy comes in, and that's okay. It's okay. I do want to give a great shout out and thanks to Nadia and Rocco and Dennis for handling the show once I got cut out of it. We think we've solved the problem, but I do want to. I owe you your Oracle cards, and I know not everybody's into that, but I owe them to you. Thank you, Nadia, for bringing in an Oracle of Metatron. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Divine timing is everything. Um, Now, to um, answer some of the questions, when are we going to do this again? Of course, Wednesdays, as long as the team is willing to do it, next Wednesday, we will continue carrying on. Now, I did invite them back on Friday night, um, but that includes you guys. So we would be answering questions from the chat room through um, pendulum rods and tarot cards if you so choose. And if spirit leads us to maybe go a little bit deeper into it, then we'll do it. Everything is spirit led here. So right now, I don't want the round table to feel pressure. They're gonna go pound it the next 2 days. No, it's okay. We'll pick it up next Wednesday. We'll carry it as many weeks as we need to. But I just wanted to say that I think we fixed the electronic problem on this part, and I say thanks, and that means thanks to Lee because he figured out where a problem was, and we had some delays. Um, Hi guys, everybody in the chat room. Thank you for popping in. Um, but I do owe you your Oracle cards um, because that's just something that we do. It's tradition. It's just part of our show. Not everyone likes them. It's okay. It's okay. You do you, boo, and I get it. I just wanted to pop in real quick to let you know what they were. Sorry about the interruptions today, but there's some things that just aren't in these hands. Okay, that's of the divine, and it's okay. It'll all work out. All right. We have hope and we have gratitude, and we love the divine. So let's do these real quick if you're on board. All right, here we go. And if they don't sit right with you, it's okay. It's all right. And if they do, you don't have to listen to them. But it's part of I'm supposed to do this. This is part of my contract. Okay. So we always start out with Angel of Abundance, and today we have Power of Prayer, which I think is beautiful because we did a whole lot of that today, don't we always? Give the situation to God for uplifting and healing and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon the divine guidance God gives you to in response to your prayers. And I will tell you this, um, today's a prime example of that. When if you feel your voice is not getting heard or anything that you're going through, um, spiritually, physically, emotionally, it doesn't matter. Whatever you're doing, give it to your creator. Give it to prayer. Pray, meditate, whatever that means to you, do it because it has power. The more you do it, it takes power away from the enemy. Okay? And the book on this one says it guides you to pray for whatever you feel you are in need of, including patience, faith, abundance, health, love, and so forth. After you pray, let it go and put the whole situation into God's hands. Trust that God has a full picture of your needs and complete information about the best way to resolve the situation. Absolutely. That means everything, no matter what form it comes in, give it to your creator, your divine creator. That is the most beautiful thing you can do. So that's your angel of abundance. Now, like I mentioned just a minute ago, thank you, Nadia, for grabbing an oracle card real quick. And she pulled Archangel Metatron, which is another name for Enoch, okay, which is beautiful. So let me tell you what I pulled, and I think it coincides with that. I pulled Archangel Michael because I do believe that they work very well in cohesive agreement. Stand in your power and be true to yourself. All right. Archangel Michael always strengthens you, helps you develop courage, and it protects you. Trust him to look after you. We have to trust the divine. And I said this in the show earlier. We have to trust that our divine protectors are going to be there to have our six, to have our back, and make sure that we're going to make it out okay. That's what they're there for. We just have to accept it and receive it. All right. So now the opposite of this is it's a higher message for you to also understand that you have to be self-reliant. So if Michael can't be there, do you know that you have the power and authority to call upon yourself and your higher self and the divinity that you have within yourself? You have to be able to handle these battles on your own, knowing that you have the spirit of the creator within you. Look within. You can do this. I think they're beautiful, and we should always rely on our archangels. But do you know that you have the spirit of those archangels inside of you? Activate them and do what you need to do. Okay? All right. Moving on. Sacred Forest Oracles. Today we pulled the water spirit manifesting dreams. Okay? It's gorgeous. Water is a representation of many different things. Let's see what it says. Water flows in cycles. Talked about that today too. Things go in cycles. And right now you're in a cycle of manifesting your dreams. Don't stop the flow by doubting or hesitating. Allow your emotions the freedom to be expressed. Timing is everything, and right now is your time. Well, one thing I've learned also is that you need to be careful with your timing as well, because your timing is not everyone else's timing. And when you do something in your timing, people can get hurt or the way you do things. And it's okay. Love people. And just that's it. Just love people. Timing is different. It's different for me. It's different for you. And when they clash, it causes problems. So accept the way it is. Divine timing is a very, very spiritual thing. As long as the two sides can come together and realize that I'm not wrong, you're not wrong, I'm not right, and you're not right. What is important is there's love and there's understanding. Sometimes somebody may feel the need to back off on their timing, and that's just what needs to be done. And it's okay. All right. Now, your final oracles are always your chakra oracles. And so let's take a peek of what we've got. So always 3 cards. You have 2 in the gray, which is considered neutral in the chakras. Okay. So the first one is rejection, because you may feel that way every once in a while. Well, no one gets me, or I'm being rejected by, whether it's negative or a positive force, because no one gets you. Okay. Well, let's read that. Rejection. You are no longer need to prove yourself. This is about understanding who you are and what you've created. Ivory allows others into your life. Choose wisely. It's okay. We could split hairs any way you go on that one. Some people aren't prepared for who you are, and that's okay. And maybe you're just too much for them, and that's okay too. Accept it. It's okay. It doesn't mean they're wrong. It doesn't mean you're right. It doesn't mean either or. Just deal with it. My ears ringing really bad. I'm getting download. It's just, we have to learn to understand each other, and we have to learn to accept each other. And it's not always going to click. Like the shirt that I'm wearing today, I didn't plan it this way, but Spirit said, look at it. It's like a chain link fence. One thing connects to the other. And once you break a chain, it can change the whole thing. If there's one chain that is bulging out and it just screams too loud, too big, too strong, you get told, okay, how about you can either do that, you can either be quiet, or you can still be very loud and bold, or you can find the balance depending upon the situation. I have learned that Jen and her big mouth gets herself into a whole lot of trouble. And people can't take me the way I'm meant to be. So I have made a pact in the last 24 hours to start doing more of this. And I will. I would rather have peace and love than I I don't want to be known as nasty and ugly, so Jen's going to take a step back on quite a few points in her life. Now, let's get to the next one. You didn't ask for all that kind of garbage, did you? All right, here's the next one. Same category. It's a neutral tone. That means destiny. The, the book says about destiny, black and white. Black is the shade that demands to be taken seriously. That means, listen to me, I'm dead serious. As it absorbs all the colors, black emits warm, powerful energy of the procreator. Okay? Unlike black, white is isolated, and together they balance and create. You will be guided by your angels to do what is best for you and all concerned. We talked a lot about today in the roundtable about balance, yin and yang, and finding balance. Well, that's what we're supposed to be doing. And sometimes one of us gets a little off balance and just goes out there. It's not right or wrong. It's either you pull ahead and do your own thing, or you draw back and you learn to. And we have your final card on your chakras today is a beautiful card to end on. Joy. Remember joy, because everything is done out of love and joy. This is where your spirit and your energy and your frequency should be. And this is what it says about joy. Dancing daisies. This vibrational energy is walking on air. A pure essence of joy comes through detachment. Daisy yellow brings joy, but does not experience it. Its purpose is to radiate what's inside of you. This powerful energy moves your projects forward. It is too detached to be creative, but will draw in assistance necessary to further your goals. No one would ever think about joy being detached, but it can be. Because if you think about it, spiritually and emotionally, and what's inside of you, what you need to bring joy will require you to detach. Does that make sense? You do you, boo. That's the bottom line. If you need something different, then go do it. Somebody's trying to choke me out. Well, on that note, you do you, boo, and know that you're loved, and know that no matter what you choose, it's going to be okay. Because you're not right and you're not wrong. You just have to figure out what's best for you and how to make it work and how all the puzzle pieces fit together. Okay? Spiritually. So, on that note, Friday night, I will invite the round table to come back if they so choose. I know you're on it, Nadia. But it will mostly be about your questions and maybe what we just discussed today and what we're about to discuss. Now, if Spirit leads us into something different, that's fine. But I'm not concentrating on furthering the roundtable until next Wednesday. So I don't want the roundtable to feel that they're pressured into, well, you got to get this done by Friday. No, it's Spirit led. And I always want to invite you guys in to ask your questions. So if we discuss something today where you have your own opinion, question, comment, whatever, I want to include you guys. Okay? So until Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I bid you a lovely, lovely Wednesday evening and Thursday. Thank you, Nadia. It's clear. It's all good. We're good. All right. Love and light and some because believe me, it's necessary sometimes. Expand your heart, expand your mind, forgive, love, and let stuff go. Tomorrow's a new day. All right. I love you. I love you very, very much. And blessings, blessings. And just like the other house, littles are going to walk in and they're going to be in even a wave out the curtain. Well, that's my life. We live a life. It's okay. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. And this pop in, I was also testing out the electronics, but you deserve your oracle cards. But once again, thank you, Nadia, for handling the Metatron. That was beautiful. That's divine. Okay. All right, guys. I will see you Friday night. All right. I love you. Lessons. Y'all take care of yourselves now. Behave. Jenny got no bail money. All right. All right, guys. Bye.